You guys, so I am at home quarantine. You guys know the drill. It's gloomy. I got a coffee stain, you guys. I just washed this damn hoodie today. But story time, you guys. This is my first story time on this channel. I know like this channel is all over the place, but I want to talk about here with you guys. And I really want you guys to connect with me on a personal level. This is my wig account, but I want you guys to grow with me as a person, as a brand. So story time. This happened probably a year and a half ago. I got some coffee. Let's talk. So how basically it started is I have a lot of trust issues, right? And this is personal, but I'm gonna get personal with you. I think we're all dealing with some type of thing that affected us in the long run. I feel like there's not a lot of honest people out there. So when you find honest, genuine people, hold on to them, cherish them, become really good friends with them. But anyways, it all happened with, I feel like social media could be a good platform and it could be a bad platform, really depending on how you use it. But basically, I am just really weary on people that watch you in silent. They call them ghost followers, right? They don't like nothing. They don't support nothing. They're pretty much crawling for something. Secretly haters, waiting for something, waiting for you to slip so they can use something against you. You know what I mean? And I don't understand why people have that type of mindset. Well, I do understand because they're unhappy with themselves, so they want to make you unhappy so you can be with them, and that's never gonna happen, honey. That's never gonna happen. So basically, I think like maybe it was 2 years ago, a year ago. I forgot about it, but I want to tell you guys about it. What I deal with, like, so you can see like the bullshit I deal with. Oh my God! Hopefully they don't take this down. You two don't take this down. Who's messaging me? But anyways, I get really weary when it comes to people that represent other brands watching my account religiously. I'm not sure if they're taking my content and like trying to use it. Like you guys know, there's a lot of Chinese brands out there as well that take your photos and use it on their website to sell. I seen myself on an advertisement on Facebook of me going like this. I was like, well, wait a minute here, and I try to get it banned. I try to like tag all my friends, like report this. Sorry, I'm reading a text message. I'm sorry, guys, but report this. But it's so hard because all they do is block you and they create a new commercial. But basically, if you guys are starting your own brand, no matter what it is, make sure you watermark, is it called watermark? Make sure you put your name on the picture and the video. And these technology, they can take all that off anyway, so why bother, right? Even though I'm telling you guys to do it. But basically, you don't know what people's intentions are when they are watching in silence, especially when they never like nothing. You never see them commenting, interaction. You not share what they're doing. And I feel like a lot of people sit back and watch. They want to learn you, they want to find out, or they're waiting for you to slip so they can use something against you. Okay, so basically, let me get to the story because I love story times. I love telling like long stories. Sit back, grab a cup of coffee, and chat with me. So basically, I am an independent artist. I think I emerged out of nowhere, and I feel like not to be like all about me, but I truly believe in myself, and it's coming from a place of hard work. Because I come from nothing, and I work really effing hard on my piece of job. Um, I mean, look at this, you guys. Look at the details in this wig, y'all. You barely ever see a wig this detailed. It's like realistic, and I spent like 10 hours worked on this because I just really love what I do, and I'm getting sidetracked, but anyway, so basically, let me just run down to the story. So basically, there was um I'm okay with potential clients watching my stories, but it is something I can control. You guys are probably watching me like, wow, is it that serious? Yes, it's that serious, and let me tell you why it gets serious. When you're affecting my business and you're trying to sabotage my business, that's when it gets serious. You, as a person that represent ambassador, whatever you want to call it, you as a person influencer that represent a brand, when you're brashing another brand and you get caught on it, you're looking bad. You're making the brand that you represent bad. So basically, long story short, which is not going to be short, I found out someone that been secretly watched. Not even secretly. I knew the person watching me. You know, I keep track of who's watching, who's not. I just want to make sure. I just as running my business on Instagram, I want to make sure I have the right, the right people watching my content and making sure that I'm running my business correctly. And I'm not a business. I didn't go to school for business, but I try to know the basics. But basically, um, you guys, I'm giving the runaround. Basically, this person was screenshotting everything that I was posting, and they were posting it onto their private account and saying bad things about my brand. Like, say for instance, this piece is from China. I've seen it on this account, and he's pretty much like taking. He's pretty much buying these pieces and reselling it for more. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, really? You sound pathetic. You sound pathetic. And I wish people would stop text messaging me because I'm getting excited. You sound pathetic. You know why? You don't know me personally, one. And it's like, you know how many big corporate, big franchise, whatever, big brands out there that do this? Amazon. There's so much brands out there that literally buy from China or big factory companies and big like countries like Taiwan and Thailand that make these mass amount of products, and all they do is buy it in mass amount and they retag it or rename it and they sell it in the US. It's like that's people are known to do that. People that start their own brand are known to do that. Same for like this shirt right here that came from Target. I'm pretty sure I can find it somewhere on a China website and Target put their brand on it, whatever. You guys know where I'm going with this. You're not attacking these big companies, but you're attacking a small independent brand, which I'm not doing. If you look at my wigs, you guys, these Chinese website could never come to the like, you think you're seeing this on a Chinese website? No, I don't think so. Like, and it was just crazy, and I had to understand. I really was trying to understand where this person was coming from, why they were so angry. I don't know you. Like, why are you trying to sabotage my brand? And I was like, it was such an ugly situation, and I'm so glad I have people that root for me and people that are watching out for me. It's like, how dare you try to sabotage my brand, and you have never even bought from my brand. You don't even have the rights to be putting out this energy and showing all your following and trying to ruin my brand. When you I could see one thing. I could see if you bought from me and you didn't like the piece and I was an asshole about it, which I'm not even supposed to be cussing, but you guys, I'm getting too excited, and I was a-hole about it, and I was like, no, you bought the product already, keep it, you know what I mean? And if anyone has ever dealt with me, you guys know I am one-on-one and real personal. If you don't like your piece, we'll talk it through. I'll make it better. Like, I'm just an honest person, and I was raised with loyalty, integrity, and that's, if you don't have none of that, you have nothing, you know what I mean? And your brand is not sustained if you keep on scamming people, because we know there's a lot of brands out there that scam too. They get you to buy a product and all of a sudden they disappear and the product's crap. I could see if I was that, then you have the reason to take my content and write a review or something, but you have never even bought from me. How dare you? That's slandering. That's against the law. You can go to jail for that. You can go to prison for that. But I was just really shocked, and I'm so glad that someone forwarded me all these stories and showed me. I was like, wow. I was like really hurt. I was like, wow. Like, some of these people that watch you in silence really are trying to set you up. Like, I've never did nothing bad to anyone. I've tried to really live. I tried to really have good customer service. I know it's really hard sometimes because sometimes y'all be pushing it. some of y'all. I'm just saying. If I could be transparent, if I could die, because it would be a judge-free zone right here, and like I'm I'm telling you guys, it's very hard to. It's very hard, but like I said, my brand is very small. It's very independent, so I had to do everything myself right now until I start growing. But I was really hurt. I think I took like 2 months off because I was really hurt. I was like, I can't believe someone would do that to me. I never did nothing to you. And it was crazy because if I never had people looking out for me, I would have never found that out. And I'm pretty sure that I gained so much, like, people that thought I was bad, like, because this one little story, because the person that put the story up had a big following too. I was like, how dare you try to attack my brand? You never bought from my brand. How do you have the rights to even be doing this? I was like, that's so wrong. Like, if anything, if I really had the money, I would have took this person to court and sued them. But, and I hope you're watching. I'm pretty sure they made another account and they're still watching me to this day because you're obsessed. But you're obsessed. That's all it is. But it was crazy. I was really hurt because anyone that has ever communicated with me, I really am close and personal with all my clients because I really value you guys so much. Like, I'm able to be truly living a really waking up every day and creating pieces. Like, that's all I wanted to do. That was like my purpose, to create pieces for people so they can feel complete, so they can feel confident, so they can just feel like themselves in this dark time. Even if you're dealing with your loss, or you need someone to create someone, I'm there. Create a piece for you. I'm there for you, and that's what it's always been about. For someone to come around that don't even know like my mission and try to sabotage me, saying he's just buying wig from this. Like, how dare you? Like, look at my pieces. Do you think they come from China? China could never reproduce what I'm doing. And I'm not saying that to be arrogant, or I'm just literally telling you the truth. China could never recreate what I've been creating. And on top of that, you guys don't know, like, please educate yourself. Hair that comes from China is not bad, first of all. It comes from different parts of the world and it's sent to China. If you do your research, and it's sent to China because when China manufacture everything, it's cheaper. If they do it in their country, it's more expensive. That way, the cost is low. So it's not actually Chinese hair. It's just being produced there. To get that out of the way, so people need to educate themselves. But I was so sad at the time, and that's when I made a post. I'm pretty sure if you guys have been following me for a while, I made a post. Um, make sure make sure your apology is in public. Just like it was a saying that went around for a while. Make sure your apology is as loud as your disrespect, or something like that. Because if you're gonna apologize, make sure you apologize in public, just like the disrespect was in public. You know what I mean? And the person that attempted to sabotage my brand, which they did, because I never got a public apology. I got a private one. They messaged me this long story, and let me tell you where this hate and where this negativity was coming from, y'all. It's getting juicy. Um, Let me tell you, okay, y'all. So basically, this person bought from a Chinese vendor, and they got ripped off. The hair was crap. And all of a sudden, like, I guess, like, they feel bad about it. Was it Chinese vendor? It's been so long ago. Anyway, they bought from someone and it got scammed. So you got scammed. So you came to attack me. Why? Because I'm Asian? Is it a race thing? So I am connected with them somehow? That is, I don't know, like, where people coming from. All I'm doing, trying to help women and men with their hair loss, and that's what I came in for. Yeah, I don't make a fortune or anything like this, okay? I just do it for fun. I'm literally living in a 700 square foot apartment. Do you really think I'm making any type of profit off these wigs? No, I do it because, yeah, I do it because it's creativity. It helps with my depression, my anxiety. Being creative with these wigs have really helped me survive. Not meaning like bill wise. I'm meaning it has gave me purpose to live, okay? Yeah, I don't know the whole story behind why I started wigs, okay? So for people that want to, jump to conclusions, like, that's why I'm here telling this story. And I can't believe, like, I know if you're still with me watching this, thank you, God, okay? But anyways, that's what happened, and pretty much they DM me in private. It was a long, like, story how they've been screwed over and blah blah blah, all this fob story. Do you think I'm sitting there crying reading the message? No, you weren't crying when you decided to take all my content and try to sabotage my brand. Try to sabotage someone's brand that you have never bought from. How stupid that does sound. Yes, if you're watching this, this story is just for you. But you guys, I'm mean, but also I will be offensive. I will offend what I believe in. Okay, I'm always truly genuine and nice to people, 100%. Well, most of the time, but like, and then people turn around when you're trying to be a good person and provide a service that's changing people's life, and then they turn around and do this to you. Like, that's some BS. But anyway, that's my story time for you guys. How my first, like, hair drama. I think in any industry, when you're trying to create a brand, when it's competitive or when people are buying into the service, there's a lot of drama, and no one talks about it. So I'm here to talk about the tea, okay? But anyways, I'm in a really good place. I really feel like my brand is growing, but not only that, I'm setting myself apart. I always tell people I'm not trying to sell to every single person. It's not about the money. If I wanted to, I could easily set up, connect with some factory and have them mass produce production and make quick cash. But there's no heart in that for me, you guys. There's, of course, the money flowing in, but money has never been an issue for me because I don't come from money, so I don't really need it. And that might sound corny, but anyone that knows me knows it's true. I like creating pieces. I like the art behind it. I found something that I truly love in life, and you guys own any of my pieces, you can tell the love that is put in my behind it. So that's why I'm so compassionate about it. That's why I logged on here and I'm telling you guys my story. But that was the first drama, and I hope it's the last. But when you're in front line, when you're running a brand, you're always gonna have to deal with a lot of drama, I feel like. And I try to stay away from drama. I can feel it when I'm talking to someone, if they're gonna be a headache or not. But my advice to anyone is, give someone a chance. Don't sabotage or try to ruin their brand because you got screwed over by someone else. I stand behind integrity and honesty, and if I'm gonna tell you something about a piece I'm selling, I'm literally telling you. Like, like, say for instance, like, if I'm selling a platinum wig, oh, just by the way, it's like, this wig has been bleached out. It might tangle easily. You might have to really take care of it because it is a really highly processed wig. That's why it looks this, like, cosmetically stunning. I want you to come back to as a returning client, but I also want to let you know what you're buying into. We have to live in reality and not a fantasy world. But thank you guys so much for listening to my story. It's such a gloomy day, and just talking to you guys on camera made it such a better day. I love you guys so much. Talk to you guys soon. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this story. Be nice though. Anyways, guys, bye.